of yours, episode 15 of our mentorship program here. The title is Tilting Towards the Next Page of Your Farming Pursuits. Now, come and hear this. When we talk about working as a farmer, doing the farming thing, it doesn't just end in the forest, neither did it end in the bush. Farming is global. Farming does not just end in the forest. It starts from the forest or from the bush. I'm talking about crop farming or animal farming. It starts from the forest or from the bush or far away from living places where people reside. Now, it doesn't end there. When you go there, you achieve your raw produce from the forest or from the bush or far away from where people reside. After achieving the whole plan of your raw materials, what's the next thing? To old farmers or to forefathers mentality, that is where it ends. Selling of raw produce in the markets, and that's all. No! The latest vision farmer should think beyond the box. Think outside the box. Your farming in the forest does not end in the forest. You have to tilt to the next page. As you go in there to farm your cassava or to farm your plantain or to farm your cocoyam or to farm your maize, what's the next thing? Are there no livestock around the town? Are there no poultry around the farm? Are there no humans around the farm to consume them? Are there no babies, newborn babies to consume or produce? How can a newborn baby consume physical rice? How can a newborn baby start eating raw cassava or gari? How can a newborn baby eat your cocoyam? You have to think and open the next page, because if you remain in your first drive to farm and not think beyond farming to bring your produce into a finished product so that your babies can eat them, so that your farm produce can move across globe, across your country, across your state, across your community. Because when you think of just making your farm into just raw material, only raw, to sell from raw, and not thinking about finishing the produce, you are not thinking like a contemporary farmer. Now, to be a contemporary farmer is to think of how to make your produce factory. Factory should be the next thing after planting. That is the next page that you must open, because until you start driving towards this vision, I tell you, you cannot achieve what farmers achieve. When we talk about billionaire farmers, becoming a billionaire farmers, it doesn't just end in the mentality of let me farm in the forest and sell my produce in the market. It is not a farm to market thing. It's a farm to factory. From factory, you distribute not just one market towards different countries. Different countries. If you have a mentality that my produce must get to, I am in Nigeria, I am in Benin City, my produce should be seen in South Africa, my produce should be seen in Las Vegas, my produce should be seen in Australia. Then, if you start thinking to that direction, then you are a global farmer like me. Because when I started thinking of farming, I have to open page by page by page. When I farm maize, where will it go to? When I farm plantain, what will be the end product of my processing of plantain? And how do I get my plantain produce to those in Australia, or to those in China, or to those in Taiwan? If you don't have a next page set up, you are not a contemporary farmer. Now let me take you to explain more of what I'm talking about. You see this facility that I'm building now? This is if humans were to get in there, this is a 1,000 capacity of, not 1,000, 2,000 capacity to 3,000 capacity of those of sitters. What are we going to be doing at this factory? This is not market, this is not church, this is not bars, this is not place, town hall place. This is factory. Factory where you can come out with after becoming a farmer and you have chosen your line of crops. Remember I told you, do not choose too many crops. You choose the first crop, you choose the second crops, you are okay with that. Some should choose only one crop and grow along the line. Please note that whatever crop you choose, whether 1 or 2 or 3, any of what you choose can make you become $1 billion rich. But in your line of progress, you must think of when I finish planting and I harvest, where do I take them to? Should it be market or to factory? Yeah. Should it be market or to factory? Every successful farmers who are multi-billion-dollar rich today, they take their produce from farm to factory. From farm to factory. After factory, distribution. So that is what makes your food get to the ends of the earth. Global, your food will start going global. So as you enter into farming, what should be your next line of thought is, how can I get my produce to process it into from raw to finished produce and to the markets and to start circulating internationally. Now, that is the reason why I indulge in this magnificent facility. We are the builder. I'm a farmer, I can build too. So that's the facility that we are building, where we'll be processing cassava. We have cassava in the farm. Remember I told you we're into 3 crops: cassava, plantain, and maize. We process cassava here. We process our maize here. We process our plantain into finished products. And when we succeed to build a large company, large factories, we can bring other raw materials and finish them here. And from here, we send some to Australia, we send some to London, we send some to California, we send some to China, we send some to other countries. So what am I saying? As a farmer, your end vision to your crops shouldn't end inside your farm. It should move from your farm to your factory. From factory, supply will start so that it will not be raw. Now, I'm going to take you a little bit forward. Can I climb?
Yeah, you are free.
Okay, so where's the hammer now? Where's the hammer?
Hammer is here.
So for those of you that think that because of my weight I cannot climb, I will shock you today. Yeah, I'll shock you right now. If I fall, it will keep his angels charge over me to keep me in all my ways.
They play.
Me they play.
They play.
Give me hammer. Can I hammer them? All right. What's the next? Because I must build my factory. I must build my factory by myself. Whoa! I must build my factory. Where will I go now? Where do I go now? Where do I go now? Where do I go now? Yes, let me go through this direction. Oh, I hope my weight will not make it collapse. Hey. Okay. I think I can complete my work here. I'm done with this left side. Oh yeah, my boy. Sorry, my. You don't already know the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. So tomorrow, it's time is gone. We'll just complete this side, then we'll trim the edges, and we'll start roofing. So by Monday now we should start our roofing. On Tuesday we should be rounding up. So from this place, we'll have a hammer. From this place, we don't have a villagers mentality.